Okay, so the first thing we talked about was in terms of your setup was getting the fact the gap between your hands and your legs was too far, your spine angle was a little bit too upright, and your arms and the club almost in a straight line there, okay? That was causing obviously lack of power because you were stretching and reaching out for the ball, and obviously a lot less control. Obviously the further your arms are away from the body, the less control you've got. You want to hang your arms down from the shoulders. If you were carrying a bag, carrying a basket, holding anything, it'd be more natural having your arms hang down than reach out, okay? So getting a little bit more lean over the golf ball there with your spine, as you can see. So we go from sort of hip to shoulder there, and we look at that spine angle and the shaft angle. We say we're looking for roughly 90 degrees in there now, without getting a protractor. That's pretty close to me. We take that, okay? So we're in a position now where we can reach the golf ball, okay?
Yeah.
So in terms of the golf swing going back, arms going back lovely. The angle your club swing on there is perfect. Top of the back, so I don't know what the guys think is wrong with your arms. There's nothing wrong with the arms there at all.
Okay.
If anything, I would say the arms are maybe a little bit too high. Yeah. And you were saying from what you were trying to get higher from what you were saying with the other lesson you had. So, and the higher the arms get, the less likely you are going to be able to square the club face up. Think about sort of playing a tennis shot. If you're going to try and play a top spin shot, your arms would go from low to high to create right to left or draw spin or top spin. The same with a cut shot as a left to right shot. Your arms come from high to low.
Were they doing it high on this one as well?
This one here now wasn't going to be as high because obviously you're further from the golf ball, okay? Not too bad. Yeah, it's a little bit high. I mean, I would say your left arm there's probably more across your shoulders, but when you're further out there, the angle going back is going to be a bit, if I go back to where you were here, this angle was a little bit flatter because you were out there and it was going to relate to the spine angle. We said the shaft angle and your spine angle will tend to sort of stay on a 90. If you're more upright, you're going to swing a bit flatter, okay? When you're slightly more over the ball, your arms will start to go a little bit higher. So you may just tinker with that in the second we'll have just a bit more movement. Overall, though, in terms of the backswing position, we're good. So as the club comes back down now, we're back on the sort of plane to the golf ball. But because you're a little bit higher than probably we ideally want, the squaring of the club face isn't quite there. We say it's a bit of a timing issue. If the body works too quick, because now it can work more effectively, the club might stay a little bit behind and just leak out to the right. If the body doesn't work quick enough and the arms overtake, the ball will sort of go to the left. In this case, the ball actually started off, it's actually quite a good one. Ball starting off, as we can see, on line to target there, it's sort of going straight towards the target. There was a smidgenness of open club face, so as you finish the swing there, the ball sort of started off, as we said, on that line there, just drifted a little bit, sort of 5-10 yards right of the flag. So that was an okay swing and a pretty good movement, okay? The ones that start going a little bit more this way, the club is just slightly more open impact, which could be down, you said, to this arm being a little bit higher. It's not much, okay? But we'll have a couple of swings there, sort of to work on that feeling there, so we get the arm a little bit lower, just help us square the club face up, okay? Overall, so the main thing to focus on now in terms of your setup, get yourself in a better position. Now you've got more power, the gap between your hands and your legs is a lot smaller, your arms are hanging straighter down from the shoulders, you've got more control, you've got more speed, a lot more of a potential to hit the golf ball further and straighter. And with the clubs using now both the 15 degree and the 17, you're getting some reasonably good contact, okay? It's just a question of just squaring that club face up. But with a new change position, new movement, you'll work on that. Make sense?
Yep.
Good. Okay, right, grab your throw then and we'll talk about those arm position, okay?